So Target is now asking to speak with Rev Al Sharpton. For what reason? We don't know. But
the Target CEO want to meet with Brother Al about why black people not going back into them raggedy ass stores.
Somebody tell Uncle Al to go sit down. As for me and my house, Target don't exist. That's just...
Hey, Target. Reverend Al had absolutely nothing to do with my decision as a black woman to stop shopping in your stores.
Y'all, today is April 17th, the official last day of the Target fast. That's right, the Target fast was supposed to last from March 5th to April 17th. However, I was boycotting Target before the Target fast. We won't go there. I ain't going back up in Target. Now, suddenly, they're supposed to be meeting with Al Sharpton. That's right, the CEO of Target is supposedly trying to meet with Al Sharpton this week. I think Sharpton is going to meet with them. I don't know. You know what? Good for Target. I hope they talk and things come together. I still ain't going back in Target. One thing I know for
the CEO of Target has reached out to Al Sharpton in an attempt to get the boycotts of his store to stop.
Not Target trying to get their DEI dollars back. Okay, the CEO of Target is going to be meeting with Al Sharpton about their DEI rollback.
The information and the topic that'll...
I think this is the time. If you are a black person, a black American living in America, this is the high time you should actually be proud that you are black. Because we are looking at all these stores with Target literally yearning for the black dollar. Hi guys, before we even go straight into this video, my name is Sumi and I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel just in case you see me for the very first time. Allegedly, I came across a bunch of stitches, a bunch of videos from different people, and of course talking about on how Target went ahead and started seeking for one of the black people leaders so that they can talk about how they can bring back black people to start shopping in their stores. Allegedly, these people had removed DEI and now they are begging black people, please come back and start shopping from us. And of course, as any other black person in America, you don't have to do anything that you really don't want to. People have very many reasons why they stopped shopping from these stores. The disrespect from the employees, how they literally disrespect black people. So them thinking that they are going to talk to their leaders, it can literally encourage or even force black people to start shopping from their stores, you know. I want us to continue watching these few clips from other creators, of course, talking about this same incident, and let me know what you think about it down in the commentary.
Discussed in this video is coming from an article that comes from NBC.com, and if you're black, it should make you a little proud. So I'm just gonna read off the article, okay? Target CEO Cornell to meet with Sharpton, Al Sharpton, to discuss DEI rollbacks as civil rights leader considers boycott. I don't know why they care about what he's considering. We have already started boycotting. By the way, the information, this article was all put out today. Today is April 17th, just to give you reference. All right. Target CEO Brian Cornell will meet with Reverend Al Sharpton this week in New York as the retailer faces calls for boycott and slowdown in foot traffic. The meeting which Target asked for, we didn't go to Target. Target is coming to us, comes after civil rights groups urged consumers to not shop in Target in response to the retailer's decision to cut back on DEI. While Sharpton has not called for the boycott of Target, and I'm happy that they included that, he has supported efforts from others to stop shopping at the retailer's stores. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all something. Do you think that the CEO of Target would go out of their way now to go and organize a meeting with one of our civil rights leader activists to try to discuss this if they wasn't feeling the loss, if it wasn't hurting their pockets, if the black dollar wasn't really as valuable? Do you think all of this would have been happening? No. And this is why this is our best bet. Hold them fucking coins. No need to go out into the street and potentially get down. You understand? Hold them funds, hold them coins. Because I promise you, they feel it. We are like the #1 consumers in America. If we not spending it, who do you think is? We are the ones that overspend. We overconsume. So guess what's happening with Target and them? They feeling it. Them stocks been plummeting. People are going in there, literally filling up the carts to the brim and then just leaving it there. They're fucking with them. They're trolling them. You really think that, like, the way that we have been boycotting financially, by withholding financially, that is really not that effective? It may take some time before you start seeing the effects, but it's truly effective. Now I'm going to read this quote that comes from Al Sharpton. You can't have an election come and then all of a sudden change your old positions. Said Sharpton, if an election determines your commitment to fairness, then fine. You have the right to withdraw from us, but then we have the right to withdraw from you. Yes, we do, and that's what we did and did. So like I said, hold them funds. Hold them funds. Figure out a way to invest those funds if you can. You understand? But that's how we gonna fight. That's how we gonna fight. And let's see how many more of these brands start calling for some of these meetings. Okay? Because the black dollar holds more power than they want us to believe.
So Target is now asking to speak with Rev Al Sharpton. For what reason? We don't know. But Rev Al Sharpton has not even posted about the boycott against Target. But it shows that Target understands that we ain't fucking around. And they done fucked around and found out. Target, we've been telling y'all for the last couple of months that we are the buying power in the United States. Black people make shit move. We drive the culture. And when you decided to hit below the belt and renege on your DEI initiatives, you didn't think we were going to pull our money back? Baby, we are joking with y'all now. Y'all are not even a protest anymore. Y'all are not a boycott no more. We have normalized not shopping with y'all. It only takes 30 days to actually pick up a habit. And so we as a community have picked up the habit of not even going to your store. And Reverend Al Sharpton has not even endorsed the boycott. But he did criticize Target and warn them that if you fucked up, you may find out. I don't know if it was the hairdo that made you pick him, but pick somebody else. Pick somebody who actually is boycotting y'all. Because Reverend Al Sharpton will not get us to move. Hell, Jesus may not even get us to move. Hell, I don't even know if we'll come back to y'all, honestly, Target. Y'all have shown us y'all true colors. The reason y'all cared about black folks is because it was a trend. It wasn't because it was something y'all actually wanted to represent. The same thing with the LGBTQI community. But good luck, boo.
The Target CEO want to meet with Brother Al about why black people not going back into them raggedy ass stores. A meeting which Target asked for comes after some civil rights groups urge consumers not to shop at Target. Civil rights groups? Shit, we decided that ourselves. Now, people can shop wherever they want. I always tell people, can't nobody make me do nothing and I can't make nobody else do nothing. But it's the principle of the motherfucking shit. And so I'm just saying, Target CEO, these people not coming back into y'all stores. They not.
So let me get this straight. Target wants to meet with black leaders because they are missing that black dollar. For years, the black community and Target had a wonderful give and take relationship, right? Target had wonderful programs that benefited small black owned businesses, which benefited their black customers. And so in return, black people shopped at Target. But as soon as King Dotard got his second term, Target said, F you black people, we riding with the racists. Black people who share this mental wave, this ability to connect with each other mentally, we all collectively said, F you Target, we'll take our black dollars and shop elsewhere. And for 10 consecutive weeks, black people have choked out Target's profit margin. And now Target wants to meet with black leaders like Al Sharpton. They need to include Pastor Jamal Bryant in there, because Pastor Jamal Bryant also called for a boycott against Target. Not only has Target's profit margin gone down, but their stock price has tanked. Now that all of this has happened, they want to meet with black leaders. They didn't want to meet with black leaders when they were thinking about getting rid of DEI programs that benefit black people. They didn't want to meet with black leaders then. I say black leaders should say F you, Target.
Somebody tell Uncle Al to go sit down. As for me and my house, Target don't exist. That's just bottom line. The reality is money talk. And that's for everybody to say, oh, it doesn't matter. Target isn't going to do anything. No, trust me. We hit their pockets and now they're trying to be nice. I'm sorry, it won't work.
Hey, Target. Reverend Al had absolutely nothing to do with my decision as a black woman to stop shopping in your stores. I don't know what you would have to do. I don't know what kind of miracle you would have to perform, Target, to get me to ever shop at your stores again. And if I was going to be influenced, it would be by the collective of black women that influenced me to agree not to shop in your stores together, as a way of showing you how we feel about your policies and how insulting and hurtful they were to us as customers. It's actually causing me to do a lot of research. I now recommend to black women as a very effective and viable alternative to these marches. We're withholding our dollars from stores and retailers like you that treat us the way you did. Easy. Reverend Al ain't got nothing to do with it. He can't have any influence. The only people that influence me about this are other black women. He ain't had nothing to do with the original decision and my continuing decision to withdraw my dollars from your store. Because you know what else I learned during this period of kind of tightening the belt, being more careful and picky about where I spend my dollars? I learned that we as black people, we overspend, we overconsume. I'm glad that we've gotten started and we're practicing consuming less by refusing to shop at your stores. Good for us. Yeah, Reverend Al ain't got nothing to do with it. And when you think about it, when we think about the black community and us spending money in your stores, who do you think's making that decision, men or women? I gotta be honest with y'all. I don't think I have ever run into another man or dad that I know at Target. I run into other moms, women I know, but never run into another man. Like, I don't know what y'all are thinking, and I'm Gen X. And to be perfectly honest, and this is just me sharing, I have never understood or accepted like Reverend Al is some representative for me as a black woman. I've never gotten it. I don't get him. I don't understand this appeal he has. I understand he has, you know, a CV and a list of accomplishments, and he is somebody, you know, important in the civil rights movement. I guess to say that Target is out of touch. Target, what you are doing is letting your slip show. We are definitely seeing how completely out of touch with where we are on this. As far as I'm concerned, economic boycotts of Target, stores like Target, one of the best and most efficacious way for us to do activism during this time. It's safe and it's effective. Yeah, Reverend Al had nothing to do with it. Where did y'all get that from? Who's advising you?
Knock, knock, knock. Seems the black community has a visitor. They roll back DEI. We roll back our wallets. Now Target is rolling back to us, hat in hand. It's giving karma. It's giving, oh, now you care? But more importantly, it's giving news. Let's rewind. Target tried to play cute earlier this year, scaling back their diversity and inclusion efforts after rallying up the right wing. Translation, they choose MAGA over melanin, and baby, it backfired big time. Now Brian Cornell is meeting with Reverend Al Sharpton. Yes, the Reverend Al Sharpton you see here, trying to patch things up with the very black community they thought was disposable. Oh, so now we matter? Pastor Jamal Bryant and others weren't playing either. They launched a 90-day boycott during Lent. Black dollars were pulled and Target felt it. And now let's talk numbers. They're really ugly. Target lost about $12 billion in market value after gutting DEI, and now they're facing lawsuits from shareholders. You fumbled the culture, you also fumbled the coin. Black-owned brands that once thrived in Target's DEI spotlight are now caught in corporate crossfire. Left wondering what happened to the allyship we had that you promised us. It's giving corporate panic. It's giving performative regret. It's giving a big lesson in never biting the hand that built your brand. So y'all, what do y'all think? Should we forgive or forget? Like, what do you think? How should we move this forward? I know Al Sharpton is going to give him a mouthful, but Al Sharpton doesn't speak for all of us. So hit the comments, send this to your bougie Target bestie, and follow up for more on FAFO moments. Thanks for watching.